And I see Jyoti, Namrita ji is here. Welcome, Namrita ji. Sumit has just joined. Welcome, Sumit. Prakriti is here. Welcome, Prakriti. Nice to nice to have so many friends. Anna, welcome. Long time. Wonderful. Mamta Yadav. Welcome, friends. And it would be nice if I can see you for some time. I will feel that I'm talking to some people. Namaste, Aruna ji. How are you?
Hi, I'm fine. How are you, Aditya?
Nice to see you. Good to see you. Nice, nice. Ankur is here. Hi, Ankur. I can see you now.
I'm good. Thank you.
Namrata ji, namaste.
Namaste.
Nice to see you. Nice to see you. Welcome. Warm
Thank you.
welcome.
Thank you. Thank you.
Deepa is here. Welcome, Deepa. Good to see you.
Hello, sir.
So we are waiting for a few more people to join, and we'll start. And maybe another 2 minutes we'll wait. I think almost everyone has joined. So we can start. So first of all, I thank everyone for joining, for to be courageous for a taboo topic. I call it a taboo subject. But very courageous of everyone to come and take your time for this. Thank you very much. Um, so I generally take a walk in the, before I present a webinar. I want to talk to the nature about what I should share today. And what comes to me is this is something, what we will be talking is in tune with the Mother Earth, in tune with our real nature. So this session is to go back into our real nature. So friends, the primordial energy that we are going to talk about today, it is also called in various names: life force energy, prana, chi, kundalini energy, also the sexual energy. Various name, right? Interesting. Same various name, but only one energy. There is only one energy, friends, in the body. Only one energy. When it's rising up, we call it the kundalini energy. And when it's going down to create babies, we call it the sexual energy, when it is the sexual glands are using it. Why is this subject so important? We are all born out of it. This is where we all come from. It is such a potential and it has such power. This energy has such power that it creates a human being. Such a complex structure it creates. As babies, all of us have been in this beautiful energy. We were in the mother's womb feeling this bliss. A baby is immersed in bliss with this energy. And this also creates a little fear in us when to go into this energy, because it asks, because it will take us to the primordial nature also, our real nature. So sometimes it is a little challenging uh, to go into this energy. But here today we are talking about how we are going to manifest using this energy. Friend, it says that when we are born with this enormous energy. 50% energy is, we use it for our digestion and mental thinking, walking, talking, eating, and all that. 25% energy is stored in the kidney as a reservoir. I'm talking about a Taoist wisdom. And 25% is as stored in the sexual organs. If we don't consider this energy, we are losing a lot of vitality. We are not using our fullest potential. A lot, 25% is a lot, isn't it? It is, the 25% is locked inside this. So in the spiritual journey, if we are interested in evolution, I'm sure all people here today, we are interested in evolution, we are interested in creativity, and hence we are interested in this subject. We are interested to create our dreams. We are interested to live our fullest potential. We are interested to know the truth. Hence, we are interested in this subject. So, one question is, how much power did we receive from our parents? It says when the power of the father's sperm and the power of the mother's egg get fused, the baby is created. But how much did we receive from our parents? It depends on how much primordial force our parents had drawn from the cosmos. Very interesting. Depends on how much life force our parents have drawn during the conception. That much energy we receive. Hence, this knowledge is also very important for to be mothers, to be father, to understand how important it is to what kind of thoughts we have, what kind of emotions we have, what kind of vibrations we are in when we are engaging with this energy. Especially if we are creating something, like it can be a baby, it can be any creation. But what kind of vibration are we sitting at when we are creating? Okay, so a little about myself, friends. I am Aditya Datta, and my journey started into this direction as I was born with a gender identity confusion. I carried a lot of guilt around my sexuality. I was confused. And when you are confused, you kind of look for solutions. As a child, I was a very loner. I didn't have much friends. My parents couldn't understand me. Even I couldn't understand myself, what was wrong with me, why I was like that. I didn't know that. So we had this great Kali temple in our where I was staying in my village, and everybody used to go and pray to her to find solution, and everybody used to say she's very powerful. So I also went as a child. I went to her and I said, I don't know what's wrong, but I'm very sad. You help me. And this was the time I was initiated into the deeper understanding of this problem that I was into. Layer by layer, she started communicating with me in dreams, in the astrals, in my meditations. I was introduced to the spiritual plane by the mother aspect. So, mother is very close to me. And then, of course, I had learned from various masters about this class. I would like to pay my gratitude with all the masters. I started reading Osho's book. I joined Dr. Newton. I met him in the year 2008, and my base comes from Dr. Newton, Dr. Lakshmi. I learned meditation from our Pitamaha, Brahmashi Patriji, Mantak Chia. I learned a lot. I have trying to practice what he has taught for the last 10 years. And it's so healing. It's so healing. And my mother, father, my sister, also I want to acknowledge myself for going through this journey, and David Deda, amazing masters. So much beautiful ways they have. I'm thankful that I'm born with such confusion, because I wouldn't have explored all this without my problem. So they started guiding me into this amazing world of knowing ourselves, because you see, when you are going into it, you are actually, it's a problem, but at the opposite of the problem, it's your real self. This, your potential is lying there. And I was able to write 2 books on this subject. In this lockdown, it all downloaded inside me, and I started writing. I don't know where it came from. There are higher masters, they started speaking to me about this subject and clarifying my doubts more. And I started writing it, and I had put it in the book in form of, if people can benefit from it. So this was my story, and now we get into the subject. Let's talk about this subject. I want to put it in the most easiest form. That has been my uh, my constant effort, because I want to be making it simple for myself, and I want to make it very, very simple for others. And I find it, people, uh, when I talk, I keep improvising how to talk about this subject, because it is so amazing, and there's so much wisdom in it. But sometimes I don't know how to put it in words. So I will try to put it in words how I perceive it. Of course, we have various dogmas and beliefs about this subject, and I want to respect everybody's opinion. But I want to share here what I have learned from this subject. So you see, when we are looking at the different levels of love vibration, the loving vibration that we hold, the energy, the primordial energy, or the kundalini energy, whatever you want to name it, I call it love vibration. It has many aspects. I have divided it into the 5 aspects. The physical. The physical aspect of this is, we we are in our body, we feel some feeling, but this aspect, the physical aspect, is limited, my friends. Many people, when I work with, even including myself, it is so, we feel so guilt, we have so much shame to indulge in pleasure. But when we actually indulge in, when I say actual, that means indulging in pleasure with awareness, with love, with compassion. That is actual indulgence. We will find that the physical level is very restricted, it's limited. It is not, if you really engage in that, if you have really gone into it, we will know that it is very limited. It is a very limited, it is a very small aspect of this huge subject, very small aspect. So to get better, we go a little deeper in this subject. A little deeper is the mental understanding of this, which is a little better than this. Understanding it through reading books, through knowing things, understanding mentally. More deeper is the emotional aspect of it, when we connect our emotions. So you see, the physical part is very mechanical. Many people are stuck into the physical. We call them people who are in the muladhara. They are just in the muladhara. They are just physical, mechanical. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. It's a part of evolution. Animals are there, but we have grown from animal. We have become human. If you see to the evolution, so we are, we want to now understand it mentally. We want to get into the emotional part of it, and that's where is also, we feel a little restricted, because our deeper emotion will start coming up when we go into this subject more. I think one of the fear that we carry is because of this emotion, because emotion is the level where we are touching the energy part, and sometimes we are holding very deep painful emotion and limited beliefs, and it gets triggered. So one of the reason why we don't want to delve into this subject is because of the emotional layer. We don't want to touch the emotional layer. But if we can cross it, if we can cross the emotional layer, we reach to the most beautiful part, the intellectual, the wisdom layer, the creative layer. And it can take us into the spiritual journey. The spiritual is where we feel oneness, right? It is above wisdom. Let us take an example here. Let us say, like, talking, for example, talking. When we learn to talk, even for a child wants to, talk, keep talking, enjoys talking. And many people who are still in the muladhara level, nothing wrong again, nothing wrong to be in muladhara, but they keep gossiping, chatting, talking. A lot of energy loss also, right? Keeping on blabbering, a lot of energy loss is there. That's the physical part of it. But getting a little, when we bring our awareness, now we want to expand. We have known, okay, too much talking, I'm losing energy. Too much gossiping, I'm losing it. If when we bring the awareness, we want to expand a little more than the physical. So what we do is we go into the mental state. We start analyzing things. We start understanding things from the mental. Before we speak, we want to think. So it's a little better now, right? The talking has gone a little better. The sound in the mouth has gone, reached a second level, right? And then we go more deeper. We start relating the talking, the act of talking, into the emotions. Sometimes looking into a person or the presence of the person speaks a lot, even without talking, right? So again, the vibration has expanded more now, from the physical to the mental, now to the emotional. The aura has expanded, the understanding has expanded. And now, if we cross the emotional is now following the heart. We are talking, but we are linked with the heart. We are thinking, but we are linked with the heart. And now, the intellectual. So the next level opens up. That is the creative level. Same sound that we were using to gossip can be creative. So what happens to the sound in the intellectual level? So something like this: dha tirikidi dha tirikidi tunna dha dha tirikidi dha tunna ta tirikidi dha tirikidi tunna dha dha tirikidi dha dunna. Wow. Same sound. Now I'm using a creative version of it. And I know when I'm in that creative version, I still expand. I still expand. I feel my aura has expanded more. And all artists, all uh, creative people, they are so close to the spiritual plane, and then they reach, in their song, in their dance, they start witnessing or even exploring the nothingness, the spiritual part of it. And no sound becomes more interesting than sound. Sometimes when I'm talking, the gaps between my talks are more beautiful than me talking. Sometimes, oh, just some no sound is good, so relaxing. Oh, like divine. Yeah. Same with the love vibration. Same with our gender and sexuality. It's the same thing. From the physical to the mental to the emotional to the intellectual to the spiritual. No problem. Once we were all in the physical, no problem. But we need to go further. Mental, emotional. What is the intellectual aspect of it? What is the spiritual aspect of it? We want to know. And above the spiritual, we keep growing. There is no end to this growth. So I like this quote by Master Torkom. He said, sex in the physical body is relaxation. Sex in the astral body is pleasure. Sex in the mental body is creativity. Sex in the intuitional body is enlightenment. So beautiful. We need to read these masters, friends. Master Torkom, Master Osho, David Deda, Mantak Chia. Amazing work they have done. So what is the principle? Very simple, friends. The principle is so simple. It is turning ice to water to gas. That is the principle of transforming this energy. Because here we are trying to talk about the alchemical part of it. Alchemy. We all are alchemists. We all have a heart. So we all are alchemists. Heart is the place of alchemy. When we attach our heart, our awareness, our love and compassion to that act, to any act, it starts getting alchemized. There is a different quality to it. Solid to liquid to gas, ice to water to gas. So that gross energy will turn into more subtle. And the more subtler the energy is, friends, more you are going to strengthen your intuition, more you are going to strengthen what you really want to do in your life. You think of one thing and that will get manifested. Why? Because you are in the more subtler form, isn't it? And we are talking about manifestation, friends. Many people, I still see many people just sit and meditate. They're meditating for many. Very beautiful. Meditation is great, but not balanced, friends. Even I am not perfect. Nobody is perfect. But I am trying to reach a balance between spirituality and the material world. We are not, we are people with samsara. So we know the madhya marg, the middle path given by Buddha. So if we are to follow the middle path, we have to become alchemist. We need to know how to turn ice to water to gas. That is the art. And not very difficult, friends, not difficult. It sounds difficult, this subject, oh, not for me, but there is so beautiful processes that are given. When you read the book, when you know the processes, how to do it, you just do it. You manifest whatever you want in your life. You empower yourself. You are confident. You empower your relationships. You are living the life that you are dreaming for. It is possible. It is easy to look into our problems, we think inner path, inner journey is about, oh, just looking into me, what is wrong with me. That is only inner journey. No, it's not like that. Inner journey is about, okay, one part can be going into the core issue, finding what exactly is my core issue. That's it. But after we know the core issue, the second part is celebration. How many people know how to celebrate? Prakriti is saying yes. Wonderful. How many people know to celebrate here? I want to know. How many people really, really know, can celebrate, is celebrating life? Celebration is very important for healing, friends. This is the second phase. Celebration. We need to know how to celebrate. So the Ardhanareshwara, he is intoxicated. He indulges in the samsara fully, but he is also very detached. Detached not in a sense the detachment that we understand. It's a matured detachment. Detachment with an attachment. Attachment with a detachment. And the balance of the masculine and feminine. Yin yang balance. Even the Buddha, even the Krishna, everybody, they are Ardhanareshwaras. They have the yin yang balance. So, our subject, how to use the orgasm as manifestation. So, there are stages to it. The first stage is to intend. Okay, I want to buy one car. Clear, my intention is clear to buy one car. And then with that intention, we enter a sacred space. So if you are with a partner, you can create a beautiful space, clean the space, say some mantra, light some candles, like we enter a temple. So I read one saying, it says, pray before sex, pray between sex, and pray after sex. Pray. So sacred space. And then holding the space. So if you are with your partner, the man is looking at the woman, the Devi, like a Devi Shakti. He's not judging the woman. And the woman can look at the man like a Shiva. There's no judgment. There is unconditional love in that space. Because see, you have put the intention to make it a sacred space. So there is no judgment there. And so then the man can open up and say, I want to buy this car, but I'm a little scared, maybe I won't get the finances, or I can't drive the car well, I'm a little scared of the traffic, whatever. And the woman is looking at the man, becoming completely unconditional, non-judgmental, listening to him with full attention. Such a beautiful space. And this is called holding the space. And then the Kundalini rising. So both the men and women, they have to master how to pull the energy upward, friends. This is the training. This is what the subject we would be learning. How to pull the energy up, right? Especially for men. So we'll be doing two practices today in this session. I think you will be able to take something out of this session today. And I will be taking question answers in the end. So we have a room for that, right? So Kundalini rising, friends, it says in the Taoist wisdom, they say that there is this pelvic floor. The pelvic floor is below the navel. There is a diaphragm, like how we have the diaphragm here in the heart. We have a diaphragm on our pelvic, and we have to master that diaphragm. It's a very important diaphragm. See what happens as we keep growing, all the organs pressure is there in on that diaphragm. If that diaphragm is loose, everything is loose. So when we exercise that diaphragm, we will know how to rise the kundalini up. We'll do one exercise right now before I go into the next stages. We'll do the exercise for the PC muscle. Very important muscle, friends. What is the PC muscle? The PC muscle is a muscle that when we are urinating or when we are peeing, you are peeing but you are not peeing. And you can feel the muscle. It's contracting and then you're leaving it. It's a very important, beautiful exercise, friends, to strengthen the PC muscle, because then you have more control on the pelvic floor. Let us do this exercises. Just put your attention on that point where you are, where when we are peeing and we want to hold on the pee, we use that muscle. So we'll do this exercise. And feel if you can feel the PC muscle. You're just contracting the PC muscle and expanding. And you feel a sensation there. There is a sensation there. There's energy there. So it says below the navel, we have this power. Our battery is there below the navel. So when you are exercising, this is a way to charge that battery. So you're contracting and you're releasing that muscle, PC muscle. Contract and release. Yeah. So when you have a hold on this muscle, when there is a lot of energy down the navel, you can now pull this energy up through the spine, through the system. Contract and release, like contracting and releasing that muscle. It's called the love muscle, the chi muscle, the prana muscle. So man has to become a multi-orgasmic man. So there is the man, the training for man is more here. Because uh, there is a certain amount of like the Taoist masters say that a man can ejaculate 6,000 times in his lifetime, 6,000 times. So there is a limit to that. So he needs to understand the difference between ejaculation and orgasm, that they are two different things. And he can master that with his exercise. He can master that and establish himself in the orgasm and not go into ejaculation. So he can store this energy more, because man requires 1 month to produce the sperm. For women it's quick, and women produce only one egg, but for men it's more than like millions of sperms he needs to produce. So when the body is activated, all the organs come together because the body only understands one language. It feels that it wants to create a baby. So it wants to give the full performance. The body understands like that. So the full performance, and then with the ejaculation, it just goes away. The energy just gets released. Now this is the energy that needs to be tamed. So Taoist master, they give a graph of how exactly he can do that. He can master that. It's okay, even the man might fail, again he will do, again he'll fail, but he can still do that, right? And women, they are born, their bodies are in a way, they are multi-orgasmic, right? So both the partner, they need to tame themselves, train themselves, and they need to put the kundalini up, energy up. And then merging and affirmation. So this is the point where the merging happen, and the affirmation. What is the affirmation? Affirmation is, I want a car. They are seeing the car clear. Or I want a baby. You're seeing the baby clear with that characteristics, because it's so clear intention in your mind. And then taking an action, definitely taking an action towards it. So if it's a car, maybe thinking of the finance and where to get. But you see, the kind of energy that you're putting into it, the manifestation is very quick, very fast, very clear, because you have trained yourself with that. So I've spoke about couples, and people who are single, they can also do this. Single practice also can be done. Like you intend something, and then you create a sacred space for yourself where you say, I'm not going to judge myself. I'll have unconditional love for myself. I'll be in a space where, there is no judgment and no criticism. And then when I hold the space for myself, in that space, I can just allow myself to be whoever I am, or whatever feelings, whatever emotions I'm getting, I can allow that. And I can do the act myself, rising the kundalini. The practice is to rise the kundalini up. And then when I get into that peak, when I'm finishing it, I affirm. I put the entire energy, I put that into the direction of the car. Okay, this is my car. I want to manifest the car. Car is just an example, right? It could be anything. It could be a job, a relationship, or even spiritual growth. And then I take an action towards it, right? So it says the DNA renewal needs orgasm, arousal, love and compassion, and earth heartbeats. This is how the DNA gets repaired. It's a tested science. DNA renewal needs orgasm, arousal, love, compassion, and earth heartbeats. When we make love, the DNA make love. When our vibration is a loving vibration, the DNA's vibration is, they uh, twist and turn with each other. They start multiplying. The cells which don't multiply will eventually die. So the cells starts multiplying. So if there is a disease in the organ, we can direct this energy into that organ also. So beautiful. With a little training, we can direct that. Okay, there is a problem in the heart. We can direct the energy into the heart, or the kidney, or the bones. We can also direct it to heal ourselves. If I have too much fear, I can direct it to the fear. I will talk about the fears part, where we store fear, how we can work with that. So it creates the system. So you see, you are going to the source where we all has come from. So you are using that energy. The primordial energy has so much potential. Now, let us look at it from the chakra point of view. Now, I'm going to talk about two different perspectives. One is the psychological, one is non-psychological. If people here are more of the intellectual, they will understand this perspective. So, evolution, what happens? Evolution goes from down till up, right? So, chakra gives a road map for our inner evolution. So, we know the different chakras have different qualities. When we work on them, it has different qualities. So we know where we are stuck. For example, the Mooladhara is about feeling safe. Do I really feel safe? Do I connect with the material world nicely? Am I grounded in my reality? If no, then I have to work on the Mooladhara. So like that, when we work on different chakras, also we can clear this energy. Once we have cleared all the 7 chakras, the energy starts rising. It is gone from Mooladhara to Sahasrara. It's free flowing. Right? And then the next phase can start is manifestation. Now the energy is coming from up till down. So after we clear the energy, we get an intent. This is what I am going to do. Then we start, for example, the intention can be a project. I'll teach meditation to people from today onwards. That's what I want to do. So I get a vision about that. And I start expressing it, accepting it in my heart, giving power to it, doing something about it, and flowing with it. And then one day I ground it. I really have that in my reality. Friends, we see this entire universe is rotating, it's circling. Everything is circling. Atoms, molecules, everything is circling. So we need to know how to circulate this energy also. It is stuck to one place. When we circle, we are with the universal force. When we circle this, we are with the primordial force. So we know when a child is breathing in the womb, it is actually breathing prana. And as we become adults, we forget that prana breathing. We start breathing oxygen. So these methodology on how to rotate the energy is also making us remember about how to breathe the prana, the chi, the primordial energy back into us. So as I discussed, it's a very, very powerful energy, right? It creates baby. So this is the Taoist wisdom. Now I have given you one psychological aspect of the chakras, and this is a non-psychological aspect. The Taoist wisdom, they don't give you any psychological thing about it. They give you practice. They tell you do the practice, you will get the result. Simple. You do the practice, you get the result. So what is this practice? The practice is, they say that your prana is stored below the navel. It's your charger, it's your battery is there. You need to charge your battery. So they give you practice to charge your battery. And after you charge your battery, the second phase is you start pulling that energy up the spine or into your body. And this activates the perineum. The perineum. When you activate the perineum flow, it's a technology. It's a technology. Proven technology. You use it, you'll get it. Your body is designed in a way to know this. So when you exercise with the perineum muscle, like how we did the PC muscle exercise, if you can train the perineum, you can pull the perineum up and down, you will know how to preserve your energy here and how to circulate it. because this perineum has a straightaway connection inside the brain. So when you're activating the perineum, it also activates the midbrain. Right? So these are the different parts. It's also there are different parts that the Taoist wisdom talks about, where that you can exercise to pull the perineum muscle up. Similar points for both male and female. I have just shown it for male, right? And you can circulate the energy. Energy circulation is important, friends, because then we know where to drive the energy to. Manifestation is also like that. I'm thinking of manifestation. I want to manifest a certain project, but then, I have something else in my heart, and then something else in my Muladhara or the Swadhisthana. It's not aligned, right? The energy is not, it is not aligned. The energy is here and there, scattered. We need to make the energy one and put it into what we really want. So the Taoist wisdom is very clear. And this is something, called the amygdala. Amygdala is where we store fears in our body, friends. When we can direct the energy into the amygdala, we can release the fear. There are so many ways how to release fear. Fear is something like a subject. We have to, how to release fear. I'm not able to release my fears. How? You have to activate the primordial energy and redirect it into the amygdala, into the brain. Activate the brain. When you activate the midbrain, you are gaining more and more chi or prana inside your brain. So friends, redirecting this energy, you can redirect this energy to your intention, to your relationship, to abundance, to confidence, wisdom, spirituality, you name it, wherever you want to redirect this energy towards. So let us do one meditation now. I will guide you through a meditation, maybe 10 minutes meditation. It's a very, very powerful meditation, friends, and you can do it on your own. I love to do this meditation because it really grounds me, right? So after the meditation, we will be taking some question answers, and we'll talk more about things. Okay, so I'll guide you through it. You sit wherever you are, sit relaxed and calm. Take your time to sit in a comfortable posture. And also, friends, you can stand for this meditation. It's very good to stand because you get the maximum benefit. Very good to stand. If possible, stand up. And I like you to close your eyes. And if you're standing, stand very relaxed. Let your feet, your hands be very relaxed. And that, imagine your favorite tree, whatever tree you love, huge tree, your favorite tree. And you are that tree right now. Imagine you have become that tree. Feel like a tree. And I'd like you to take deep breaths. The tree is always breathing. So you feel the breath in your heart first. See the quality of your breath. Is your breath deeper, or it's like small breaths that you are taking? And disconnect with everything, even whatever we have spoken. Just disconnect. If not, something has not got inside, you couldn't understand, it's all right. Let it go. And now make your breath a little bit deeper now. Breathe a little bit deeper. As if the breath is reaching to your Muladhara as you breathe in. And as you breathe out, it's moving to your crown, the Sahasrara. So breathing into the Muladhara, the base of the coccyx, breathe that out to the Sahasrara. Breathe like this for a few times. Just feel that you are a tree and you are breathing deep, breathing up and breathing down. Even the tree has these chakras. And now I'd like you to feel the PC muscle, the P and not P muscle. Feel that point. Put your attention into that point. And imagine or feel that you are growing roots from that point into the earth, like a tree. And these roots are going deep down into the Mother Earth. Huge roots going down into the Mother Earth from that point, from your sex center, deep down into the earth. And you're feeling the wet soil, you're feeling the Mother Earth, the roots, through your roots. Let it go further down into the middle of the earth. And your roots are coiling at the center of the earth. And from the center of the earth, you're feeling a pull downwards. And I like you to now breathe from your roots now. You're breathing from your roots into your body and then just release whatever is unnecessary from this part. Especially we carry a lot of discomfort sometimes in this part. There's a stiffness. It could be some shame. It could be some fear that we are holding. So we give it to the Mother Earth. Breathing in Mother Earth energy into your pelvic region and releasing everything out from the sexual organs, whatever belief, limited belief that we carried, or maybe traumas that we have gone through, releasing it to the Mother Earth, or the confusion that we hold here, the stiffness that we hold here, or the numbness that we have here. Breathe. into your sexual organs from the Mother Earth energy into the sexual organs, and release all that is unnecessary through the roots. Feel rooted, feel the pulling down, as if all the sexual organs are getting washed with the Mother Earth energies. We are getting into the frequency of the Mother Earth now. And the sexual organs are in frequency with the Mother Earth, normal frequency, the frequency of the cosmos. And now, slowly bring your attention to the sex center, back to the sex center. And now pull this energy up into the heart, as if you are joining. There is a connection, you are putting a connection between this beautiful energy and the heart. And rest inside your heart. You're breathing in your heart. And now from the heart, gently move your attention to the crown. Feel the sensation in your crown. Like some tingling sensation in your crown. And from there, like branches spreading out of your head, let the branches go above the ceiling of your room. Huge branches going up above the clouds, above the sky. Let it go, spread further into the universe, into the galaxies. And feel the branches are getting coiled to different celestial objects. Galaxy, the sun, stars. And you're feeling an upward pull, as if your head is being pulled up. And you're breathing in this cosmic wisdom into your head. Take a deep breath. And you're releasing everything that is not required. All the beliefs, all the mental disturbance that we hold. Let go. All the confusions, the ignorance. Breathing in into your head and breathing out. Let your head be filled with this universal wisdom. You're anchored into the vibration of the cosmic wisdom. Come back to your crown now. Feel the vibration in the crown. And bring this energy of the crown into your heart, as if you are linking your crown to your heart, and be in the heart. Now you're feeling these 3 points linking the crown, the heart, and the sex center. And from the heart, you can say, from today onwards, I initiate myself to sacred sexuality. I'm open, and I pray that I am guided in my journey. I invite this primordial energy back to me, and you feel your heart opening, radiating more. And now, from your heart, ask yourself, what do I really, really want in my life? What do I want to manifest? And without judgment, being unconditional to that vision, to that feeling, feel the vibration of your heart expanding more and more. Your heart is becoming bigger, more than this room, bigger than the city, bigger than the country, bigger than the earth. Let it spread to the universe, bigger than the solar system and the galaxies. Whenever now you are ready, start slowly coming back into your heart, feeling your breath in the heart. And with this vision, with this intent, what you want to create, I'd like you to rub your hands, put them on your eyes. See, slowly you can open your eyes. Welcome back, friends. And it's a beautiful meditation you can do Anytime you like, you can do it with your partner, you can do it yourself. Very refreshing meditation, very healing. And so tomorrow, from this weekend, we have this workshop where what we have spoken about today, we are going to dive deeper into this. I called it a bliss shop because it's about practicing bliss. We need to practice bliss, right? So these are the subject, how to practice sexual reflexology. So, I make a 2 days workshop out of Buddhist and Indian Tantra studies. And when I say Tantra, it's higher Tantra, friends, not some lower Tantra. People get confused about when I say Tantra, right? Taoist wisdom and shamanic wisdom, whatever I could gather, I put it in like a package where we have 2 wonderful days practicing this. It's an amazing practice. Even just the sitting and practicing, it's amazing. There are so many exercises, right? And we practice this pleasure, practicing pleasure, right, in a way to that makes us more evolved, that makes us more aligned. And step by step process on channeling the energy, becoming multi-orgasmic man and woman, different types of orgasm for women and man, and we learn about healing the body through orgasms. So this is the syllabus, and it's a 12th and 13th December. Anybody who resonates with this workshop, I welcome them um, to create, to manifest using loving energy. It's a most amazing tool. There are most amazing tools that we can learn from these. And so for today's, I have kept a discount, who have taken the time to attend this webinar. For them, I have today's offer is 6,000. From tomorrow, the fees is going to be 7,000. Only for today, who is here, I have kept the fees 6,000. So, and so also we have this idea we are doing every Sunday. You are welcome to join these programs. It's interesting programs. We do something new every Sunday. It's a free program. You can register. So this Sunday we have what is Destination Damanur, and it's a beautiful journey we will be going into. We do so many journeys every Sunday. So I welcome you to this. I would now open up to be questions. You can post your questions here or you can ask me. So one friend is asking, is it going to be in Hindi? And no, I think it won't be in Hindi because the medium is English. So it would be in English, but I think it's a very easy English. People who can understand little English, it would be easy. Even we can, if you have issues, we can translate it in Hindi also. And any other question, friends? I'm just trying to see the comments. Yeah, so timing of the workshop is 1 to 6 o'clock, friends. Uh, it is, we have a 1 hour flexible break in between 1 to 6, Saturday and Sunday, right? And during we keep like a 15 minutes or a half an hour break according to the group energy. So 1 to 6. And also, friends, with this, we have like all the friends who have done workshops with me, we have created a group. We are meeting every month for a practice. So it's an internal group where people are interested in the subject. We have like there is a support after the workshop because it's important to get connected and do the practices, and also to be in a open place where people have like-minded, they can talk about things. So if any other questions, friends, you can ask me. Yes. So one more thing that can be healed is, some friend has asked about. sexual trauma, it can be healed, friends. We need to know the right practices, how to practice this, and it can be healed. Any kind of deep trauma can be healed through this practice, because you see what we are doing is we are rising the vibration. As we rise the vibration of the body, the trauma has no place to stay, it will dissolve. Okay, so one friend is saying during meditation my throat chakra is heavy, pain and burning sensation. How can we heal it? Right. So we have to practice, we have to give more compassion to that, more loving energy, right? So if you can put more, do the practice with a lot of awareness, with a lot of love energy, uh, I think it will just wash off, right? And there are different practices also that we can do in order to clear the energy. Something burning or something choked matlab means there is some block there, right? So you have to work on the block. So another friend asking, there is always deep fatigue and heaviness in me, how to release? Exactly. So we need to know how to increase our energy, friends. We need to know how to expand our aura, how to expand our vibration. And friends, it is a regular practice, right? Regular practice is the key. And why we practice? Because we get the fruits. More we get the fruits, more we practice. Simple, right? So we need to practice. So I hope you are able to take something out of this session. And if you have any questions, you can get in touch with me on Facebook or WhatsApp, wherever. Okay, another friend is asking, when any of the chakra rotating, how we can identify this is the right way? Okay, so any of the chakra is rotating, how can we identify it's the right way? Okay, that is the question. Either circular or, okay. Initially, so friends, I don't want to act like that I know everything. Okay, what I know is awareness and compassion practice. Please be there. We always have a question, is it right? Is it wrong? We know everything. We have inner wisdom. So let us be there, whatever is happening during the meditation, be there with love, compassion, and awareness. If you don't know it, ask the question from the Mother Earth, right? Because I am nobody to answer any questions here. I have used my tools, found my answers, and I help people to find tools, find their answers. That's what I believe in, right? So please be there and observe what's happening. You will get the answer. If it's the right way, it's rotating or not, you will get it. Your wisdom body, that is what we need to come to, the wisdom body, friends. From the physical to the mental to the emotional to the wisdom body. When we reach the wisdom body, we don't ask questions to anybody. All books are references. All gurus are references. No guru can answer us. Thank you. Thank you for the questions, friends. Thank you very much. And you have taken the time to join today. I'm very happy. I'm always very happy to share. This is because it's a beautiful sangha, like-minded people. All people here are masters, right? And they have come to, polish their mastery more, right? Something they came here to learn. I hope this is beneficial for you in some way. Thank you again for joining, friends. Namaste and have a
Thank
wonderful.
you. Thank you so much, Adi.
Thank you.
Wonderful
Thank you,
session.
Bhagavan. Thank you. Thank you
Thank you,
for
sir.
joining. Bhagavan. Thank you.
Thank you, Aditya.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye bye. Thank you, Lataji. Thank you, Deepa. Yes. All the friends, Namrita ji and Vaishnavi Lata ji, Vijay Sri Kundaviti, Prakriti Jain. Thank you. Thank you very much, friends, for joining. Good night.
Good night.
Good night.